All right, what's going on, guys? Try back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing our weekly sort of predictions. Going to take a look at the trailer leading up to The Walking Dead Season 10, Episode 20 now. Looks like we're finally going to get to see the Commonwealth. Alright, and I'll put the link in the description to the new sneak peek or sort of like a trailer they have for this upcoming episode. So this makes the 20th episode for The Walking Dead Season 10, our longest season yet. And so this is now, I guess we're halfway through these additional bonus episodes since we got to remember this is a 6-episode bonus part for The Walking Dead Season 10, so we don't get the full 8. We've seen 3, so we have 3 still to come. So in this upcoming episode, Splinter, it looks like we are going to finally get caught up with the group that went to the Commonwealth. So that includes our new addee, Princess. We have Ezekiel. We have Yumiko. And we have Eugene, who all kind of traveled there together. And then we're kind of met in a train station type of location by some Commonwealth soldiers, and that's kind of the last we sort of got to see with respect to them. Kind of like a cliffhanger type of ending from what we saw before last year in the official sort of episode 16, or the official sort of end for the Walking Dead. So this is going to be great to finally get to see the Commonwealth in the Walking Dead television series. We have been waiting for quite a long time to actually see them, and due to all the delays and everything with the seasons and shooting and everything, finally we're going to get to see this storyline sort of continue. Now we have had these 3 episodes. Each one have kind of been sectioned off. We had the Daryl Maggie episode with the Reaper. We had the Daryl Carroll episode with Leah, and then we had the Gabriel Aaron episode with Maze. So in this one, finally we're going to get to see during that time, during those 3 episodes and a little bit prior, what the Eugene and Ezekiel's group have been up to with the princess. And it looks like we're going to get to see the television series version of the interrogation that they go through when they first kind of meet the Commonwealth soldiers. So in the comic book series version, they are interviewed by a man named Lance, who kind of questions them, gets to know them, and finds out a sort of, what they're all about, who they are, everything, group they're from, all this kind of different stuff. It looks like in the television series version it might be a little bit different because it looks like they're going to try to escape, and it looks like Ezekiel and Princess might be getting out, in that there is a scene in the sneak peek where Ezekiel is sort of on top of, I think it is a train cart, which is kind of cool. Makes you think back of Terminus and, Walking Dead Season 4 to Walking Dead Season 5 start. So they're being held, in the different storage carts, and some of them kind of breaking out. I don't expect they'll get away because they kind of have to be interviewed for us to see the Commonwealth in the Walking Dead television series. The description for this episode reads, Eugene, Ezekiel, Yumiko, and Princess are captured and separated. Princess struggles with memories of her traumatic past and tries to escape one way or another with the help of Ezekiel. So then the promo says, this is your last chance. We have the princess who's thrown into a storage cart or train container. We have, let's start with your name, Princess, and then she responds, Princess, and then Lance, supposedly, or whatever this character's name is in the TV series version, says, do you think this is a joke? Because, Princess is like kind of silly, right? So she's got it all. She says she's got ADHD, she's got PTSD, she's got loneliness from being alone for so long. We kind of got a sense last season. Fun character, crazy, and so it'll be fun to see her get interviewed. Can these characters here carry a whole episode by themselves? I was surprised in how good the Gabriel Aaron episode turned out, but it is a little bit strange with this bonus episode set that we're seeing each episode so focused on fewer characters. It doesn't feel the same as it normally does for Walking Dead. You guys can leave a comment below. What do you think about that? How do you feel about the feel of these episodes versus regular Walking Dead? Do you like it better, or most of the comments I've seen, are feeling like it's not quite as good as usual due to the distancing and everything they have to do now. Then we have so Ezekiel helping her escape, and that's basically what they have in the promo, which is kind of a what you've got to look forward to for this upcoming episode, as we have these last a few left, with the Here's Negan one being the final one, which I'm most excited for. We also do have a new poster for Fear the Walking Dead, where we have Morgan and Alicia on it, with the growth of kind of this. There's some previews in the trailer where there's like a zombie, there's like this shrubbery kind of growing on him, what have you, leaves and everything, like a plant, like it's kind of fused in with a plant somehow. So it looks like they've used that for their promo poster for this back half for Fear the Walking Dead Season 6. I am kind of interested, though, to find out, what that half of the season will look like versus, the usual for Fear. Because the first half of Season 6 of Fear was awesome, but I am thinking that they probably had to social distance and do all the stuff they're doing on the original Walking Dead series. So does that mean we'll have more bottled off episodes as well? Will it impact the quality of Fear as well? I think we can all agree that it has certainly changed the feel of the episodes for the original Walking Dead. Do you guys think that Fear will be weaker than in the second half, will be weaker than the first half due to how they would have had to film and everything? Do you think it's going to impact quality? Do you think it's going to make it worse? And how many episodes do you think we'll get for this half? Will it be 9, 8? Because we did miss one for the first half of Fear Season 6. But it does still look really good. I don't want to bring my hopes down too much for this half for Fear, but watching these episodes of original Walking Dead, it does make me think that, maybe it won't be quite as good as the first half as a result of just, what they had to do to arrange around it. Next one is good news. It's for Walking Dead alum Glenn Steven Yeun, who has been nominated for an Oscar for a lead. So Walking Dead alum Steven Yeun snagged an Oscar nomination on Monday for his performance in Minari, which I have not seen. The actor's nod was a historic one. Yeun becomes the first Asian American performer to ever be recognized in the lead actor category. So that is an awesome milestone. Huge congratulations to Steven Yeun. We all miss seeing him as Glenn. I think he's a fantastic actor. Certainly one of my favorites from Walking Dead. Definitely a memorable one. Happy to see that he's continuing to succeed after his time on Walking Dead. That's great. And super happy to hear that he's got an Oscar nomination. He certainly will most likely never get that for Walking Dead, just based on what it is. And we've got another never, which is that based on his, him being Asian American, he's the first ever to be nominated in that particular category. So that's great. Huge congrats to him. Definitely deserves it. Awesome actor, and let's root for him. Who knows, man? Maybe he'll even win. That would be great to see. So leave your comments below what you guys think about that one, and if you've seen that movie. Next up, we do have some questions from you guys or comments from the live stream on Sunday night. Thank you guys for joining us, everybody who did. Had some fun anyway, even though I think these episodes for Walking Dead are not nearly as hyped as what we usually see. Probably just the coming back after last year, the shutdown, the loss in momentum from people just finding other things to do, entertainment. A lot of entertainment, different shows and whatnot are getting the lowest ratings kind of ever almost, or some of the lowest they've ever had. I appreciate seeing these episodes, but yeah, certainly there's less hype for these episodes than what we normally see. Steger13 says, terrible what Gabriel did. This guy was not so bad. Or that, Gabriel's decision to kill Mace is a good... it's a good question, man. I mean, I don't know. Aaron did give him that kind of look, like, did you really have to do that? Did you have to kill him? Because maybe they could have used him or something. But I think afterwards, once we found his brother upstairs, handcuffed and everything like that, that kind of cruelty, I think Gabriel made the right decision. It was a good judge of character from him. There's no way, his brother maybe you could have brought with you and it would have been all right, but there's no way that Maze himself should be somebody you could bring back to your community that you would be safe having around. I don't think that... I think Gabriel did the right thing, even though at the moment I was kind of shocked that he did it, just like Aaron was, because you think maybe you could bring this guy back. But no, once we saw his brother, I felt like, okay, yeah, he's definitely too far gone. He's full out clear mode, but he's not coming back. Too dangerous to have around, too dangerous to have join your group. And he made the right decision, I think. Jack G said, I also think this is leading up to Gabriel's death. I think he's gone mentally as far as people are concerned. If they follow the comics, we know what's next. So sometimes they do just follow the comics verbatim, but it's not that often. I do feel like with the water tower, it probably would be too obvious if Gabriel's killed off in that way, but you never know. Maybe by them, after all these years of switching things and changing things and everything, if they just did it verbatim, I would be expecting something different to happen, and then they would just like do it just like it was in the comics, and I would be shocked because it would be one of the times where I wouldn't expect it, and then they did it. It's like they out-psyched me, you know. They kind of like I expected them not to do it exactly the same because they always kind of change things. It's very rare that they do things just the same. But maybe that would be a shocking death if they didn't change and they did it exactly the same. But I'm still going to say I don't think he will. Grab a Bone says season 11, episode 1, Gabriel's death. I'm telling you now, so he's calling it. So a lot of people thinking with the water tower mentioned that Gabriel's time is limited, days are numbered. Mauricio G says, dope to see you, happy buddy, for the live stream on Sunday night. So thank you, Mauricio, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. We try to make them fun, and I'm just basically showing up every Sunday night to do them with you guys. Is kind of the idea right now, regardless, and just see what's up and hang out with you guys and have fun. So if you've been enjoying them, thanks for joining. Anybody else, Sunday nights we do them. If you miss them, you can watch them later. And but it's I think it's fun. I have fun hanging out with you guys. Brother Nature says these Daryl and Carol moments are getting annoying. So I don't think he's going to like the direction for the Walking Dead spinoff series. Grandma Shisha asked, how do we do Super Chats? So it's only if you're there live in the video, in the stream, that you can put through a Super Chat. It means your comment gets read for certain. But if you want to support the channel, you can also do so through Patreon. It's patreon.com/TrevChan2. I'll put the link in the description. Even $1, $1.50 a month can help support the channel. I can get products and whatnot for reviews and everything, so it's pretty cool. So Finesse DePlug says, Robert Patrick was amazing. He made this episode great. So he did improve the episode a lot. It would not have been nearly as good if he wasn't in it. Just imagine that he did the whole episode and he wasn't in it. Whatever amount of zombies they kill or whatever, certainly he made it a lot better. Gilly says, I was so bored throughout a good portion of it, but it got interesting as the guy was introduced. I liked it better than last week's episode for me, for sure. And Walking Dead Junkie says, I'll give props to the actors for making this episode during the TS-19 pandemic. So that's it for this video today, guys. Let me know what you think. Steven Yeun being nominated for an Oscar, the new Fear poster, which is pretty cool. And then what do you think about finally getting to see the Commonwealth? Thanks for all your support, guys. And I'll see you again soon for another video. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace later, guys. I'll see you soon.